Life is painfully short, and every passing moment is like sand slipping through your fingers. No matter how much you try to hold on, you can never get it back. And that's why wasting your time on meaningless arguments, petty grudges, mindless scrolling, or chasing shallow pleasures is the biggest crime you can commit against yourself. The Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus, and others, understood this truth deeply, and they developed timeless principles to help us live with purpose, resilience, and clarity. So here are 10 Stoic principles that can help you stop wasting your life forever. Principle 1. Memento mori. Remember you will die. This is not about being dark or depressing. It's about using the reality of death as a powerful motivator. Because when you understand that your time here is limited, you stop postponing the things that truly matter. You stop saying, "I'll do it later," and start acting now. You stop letting anger fester for years and instead choose forgiveness. You stop chasing approval from people who won't even remember you after a decade. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Death is the ultimate filter that strips away the meaningless and forces you to focus on the essential. So instead of fearing it, use it to sharpen your attention on living fully. Principle 2. Focus only on what you can control. Most of our stress, anxiety, and frustration comes from trying to control what is outside our influence: the weather, traffic, other people's opinions, the past, the economy. But the Stoics taught that peace comes from understanding the dichotomy of control, meaning you put all your energy into the things you can control: your thoughts, your actions, your habits, your decisions, your attitude. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some are not." This might seem simple, but mastering it is life-changing, because the moment you stop wasting mental energy on the uncontrollable, you free up massive focus for things that actually move your life forward. Principle 3. Amor fati, love your fate. This is the art not just accepting what happens to you, but embracing it, good or bad, easy or painful, because every event is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. If you lose your job, the Stoic mindset is not a curse, your luck, but to ask, what can I build from here? If a relationship ends, you see it as a chapter that served its purpose and opened the door to growth. Nietzsche, inspired by Stoic thought, described amor fati as saying yes to every single moment of your life, including the hardships, because resistance to reality only multiplies suffering. Principle 4. Discipline over motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you'll feel inspired, other days you won't. But discipline is the backbone of all achievement. The Stoics valued self-control as a core virtue, building routines and sticking to them not because they felt like it, but because it was the right thing to do. Seneca wrote about the importance of training the mind just like the body, with consistency, and the truth is, whether you want to master a skill, improve your health, or build a meaningful career, it is the daily, often unglamorous actions that create lasting change, not the occasional bursts of inspiration. Principle 5. Live according to nature. In Stoic philosophy, this means living in harmony with reason, virtue, and your human purpose, instead of letting society, trends, and impulse drag you in every direction. For humans, nature is not about living in the woods. It's about using our unique ability to think, reflect, and choose the virtuous path even when it's hard. It's about honesty when lie would be easier, courage when fear is tempting, and moderation when excess is tempting. In a world full of noise, this principle keeps you grounded in what actually matters. Principle 6. Control your response, not the world. Life will throw chaos at you: betrayal, loss, unfairness, sudden changes. And you can't stop most of it from happening. But the Stoics teach that your mind remains free if you choose your response wisely. Viktor Frankl, though not a Stoic philosopher but deeply aligned with Stoic thinking, survived the horrors of concentration camps and said, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. No one can force you to hate, to give up, or to break, unless you allow them to." Principle 7. Simplicity is freedom. Modern life constantly tells us that more is better: more clothes, more gadgets, more status, more followers. But the Stoics saw simplicity as a path to inner peace, because the more you own, the more you're owned by those things. Seneca warned about being poor in the midst of wealth, having so much stuff that it becomes a burden. Simplicity is about stripping away the excess so you can focus on the essentials: meaningful work, true friendships, learning, and self-improvement. Principle 8. Do the hard thing first. Procrastination silently robs you of your future because the tasks you avoid are usually the ones that matter most. The Stoics value courage and action, and they believe that facing discomfort directly was a form of training the soul. When you start your day by tackling the most difficult challenge, you build momentum, self-respect, and a habit of courage that carries into everything else you do. Principle 9. Seek wisdom, not validation. In today's world, it's easy to get trapped in the cycle of chasing likes, views, and applause, but the Stoics remind us that popularity is shallow and temporary, while wisdom lasts forever. Marcus Aurelius warned against wasting the rest of your life worrying about what others think of you, because the crowd is fickle, but your mind, once developed, is yours for life. Choose reading over scrolling, deep thinking over gossip, and self-reflection over attention-seeking. Principle 10. Serve something bigger than yourself. Self-centered living leads to boredom and emptiness, because no matter how much you achieve for yourself, it eventually feels hollow. The Stoics believe in contributing to the common good, whether that's mentoring others, helping your community, creating art that inspires, or standing up for justice. When your life is tied to a mission beyond your personal comfort, every day feels meaningful, even the hard days. So if you truly want to stop wasting your life, stop chasing what you can't keep and start building what will outlast you. Because in the end, you don't control when you will die, but you control how you will live until then, and the choice is yours right now, to drift aimlessly or to live with purpose, virtue, and an unshakable will.